This is day 10 of streaming Hearthstone Battlegrounds every day till I make the leaderboard. It's been a fun day. Played quite a few just fun, silly things that sometimes you gotta like scratch that itch of, you know, experimental, silly, casual type of play. Steal a random minion from the tavern, give it +1/+1. Yogg-Saron's not bad, but it's not. I wouldn't call him necessarily good. You have to be lucky. Sylvanas is not bad. It looks like it's going to take some time for it to get going into something meaningful. We have Beasts, Mech, Murloc, Pirate, Quillbore in this round. Yogg has, I think, a little bit more straightforward power value, because ideally your guys are not going to be dying in combat, so this is only useful up until a certain point in, as far as I can tell. I mean, I guess beasts have some good death rattle effects that could be relevant with it. Also, the difference in armor, the difference of 12 to, what was it, 18, I think, or 12 to 16. The lower the armor, generally, the higher the power level, because they kind of balance the Battlegrounds heroes in that regard. Let's see here. So this is one of those cases where I think using this is probably correct, because a 2/2 Divine Shield with an ability is decent, and the odds are in my favor, yeah, to get it. Oh, that's cool. And I still have a mana refresh. What? Okay. Yeah, this guy is such an enigma to me. Whenever people play it and actually do well with it, it's so funny. I mean, not to put down the strategy. It's obviously a valid strategy, or at least was. I haven't seen it be too valid in my games recently since the update. However, it does appear that strategy is possibly dying. Hard to tell. Wow, another two of them. Let's see. Yeah, it's just almost always correct. Like 99+% of the time. Turn 2, you upgrade. I don't think it's worth it to take anything, or like to freeze anything, or yeah.
See what happens when you dress for success?
Nice.
I knew you could do it.
So yeah, like right here, it doesn't seem too bad if I take this guy, because taking 2 of those doesn't seem bad. Also, yeah, it's arguable I should have taken, or I should have used the hero power first, then taken one, because then the random thing occurs. Yeah, let's do this also, because, I mean, it's... Yeah.
See what happens when you dress for success?
I think I'm going to... Funny, I just talked crap about this, and now it's just thrown at me. And I'm playing against it. Wow. This guy with it is interesting early game. I don't know. I never really gave Murlocs a fair shake. They've always seemed underwhelming. I played them in Standard, you know, many seasons ago. And I've seen them here and there be good, but never really something I wanted to do. Death Rattle's triggering an extra time is decent. And it's summon minions, not play, so therefore it's easier to get with guys like this. Okay. Summon a copy of your highest health minion. Could be good if we're doing something that is truly accelerating, no pun intended, truly accelerating the power level of our minions. Otherwise, you're just making another guy that, I mean, I guess could be relevant with, like, you know, multiples of this, or, you know, something like that that's, like, continually growing. And let's give it a try. So I'm going to take this. And I'm starting to feel like I'm getting kind of pushed into beasts, because these guys have a lot of power if I can get that, like an engine with them going sooner than later. So let's do this. I'm going to go refresh and then hero
There's some
power.
good new recruits here.
Yeah, nothing I
Don't
really
let
want,
them
but
get
a
away.
minion's a minion here. It gets a little bump. So we'll put this one in between the two so it's pumping their attack. And then whenever a beast dies, it gets +1 health permanently. So that's something. Gotta update some playlists real quick.
I know you can win this thing.
Okay. Cool. Alright, so we're doing good so far. Really just taking the most powerful cards in front of us like this is a good pairing. I think it's proper to level up here to kind of help push that power level more and more forward. So what do we want here? The macaw would interact with the sewer rat, which gives us more things to die to pump the hungry Snapjaw. Obviously, Mama Bear is something we want, but that's not until, I think, Tavern Tier 4. The Greater Wolf, I think, is a 5-star. What else?
This is a great look for you.
Yeah, not a lot of things are really jumping out. Like, I mean, Pack Rat obviously is a card, but I'm not a big lover of Pack Rat. Like, it's good. It's good value, but also it's a timing thing. I've seen it timed so poorly many times before, and that timing is so crucial. Good stuff. Well done. Still above 30 health, so very happy with this.
It's dangerous out there, but I know you can handle it.
Alright, so now we're being pushed in a direction pretty much more clearly. I'm gonna use this first. Good. And then we can take the other two.
Wow, it's so much
we do this.
stronger than before.
Let's see how this works. Quillbore, Murloc. Do I have any battle cries that... Yeah, nothing we want. This guy's very interesting. We're gonna take this. We're gonna take this. Let's play another one. Avenge one and give your beasts +1/+1. That's
Little
very
ones
interesting.
with big appetites.
We want a 5/3 or a 3/3? I think we want a 5/3.
This place makes me feel tingly.
Keep it up, your minions are dependent on you.
This guy can get out of hand. Patches is a very good hero. Yeah, Patches can get out of hand very quick.
You were great in that
The
battle.
constant stream of pirates is just, it's hard to keep up with if you know what you're doing and know what you're looking for. Normally I would upgrade the tavern here, but I think I want to kind of solidify the board more. Rest of the combat, your beasts have +1 attack. That's... Nah. Gain 2 gold, doesn't seem worth it. Don't want another one of those. Interesting. Alright, another sewer rat is very worth it.
Everyone starts somewhere.
Yeah, Mana Saber I don't find very powerful, but if this guy is pumping beasts, I mean, I guess it's not great. It's probably better than this. Let's throw this away too. Do this. Put this guy out there. We're gonna save for a golden sewer rat, and we get a pack rat also. It's not bad. Huh. I could sell these two and use the hero power, but just, yeah. Seems like kind of a quick, impulsive decision when in reality we could just chill for a turn and then take it next turn, just kind of go through the whole cycle. Okay. About 4.5 hours on stream now on Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, then you can also find me on Twitch at Marshall Man HS. It's Marshall with 2 L's, Man with 2 N's, HS like Hearthstone. Okay, so if we take this and we go for the golden minion, we could get a Mama Bear because that's a 4-star minion. If we upgrade and then take it, we could get a Greater Wolf, which is a 5-star minion. I think the Mama Bear is better, so I'm going to do this. But I don't know if either is necessarily right or wrong.
Like this was only a dream for this
4 more cards to our hand, and we get an extra copy of our biggest guy. We're going to take the Pack Rat. Leftmost minion +6/+6. Alright, that's very relevant. So we're going to play the Pack Rat and use that on it. We're going to do this. Let's see. Oh, if we were going for Mama Bear, we definitely should have held the Pack Rat also, but whatever. We have no battle cries to trigger. This rally is decent, though. If your other beast +3 attack and this rally is... That seems pretty powerful. I think it's time to get rid of this.
You deserve better.
And I guess that means we still upgrade our hero. Let's do this. This guy's going to go over this way. Not sure I'm going to keep the bird guy around too much longer. Let's do that. We'll do that too. Yeah. It's not an ideal board at all for this point in the game, but I think it's working. It's going good. It is going good. If we're using proper English, it is going well. Okay. We're likely to still lose this, but we're pumping our guy much bigger. Like we're gonna take some things out on the way. Oh yeah, okay, we're good. That's awesome. So all those Pack Rat health triggers turned out really good. They are not happy about that.
You were great in that battle.
Give your rightmost beast +5/+5 permanently. Hard to ignore that. It's a good card. Another one of these guys. We could have 2 golden ones, so that's worth considering. Don't think we want another one of those. So things we're most likely to get rid of are this and this, the Mana Saber and the Bird Buddy. Bird Buddy's fine, but I don't think it does enough. It's arguable that's one of the things that saved us in the last combat, because it made our Snapjaw bigger during combat. But I'm not a big fan of buffs during combat that don't stick around. So, what are we doing? We are going to... I mean, it's not even a beast too, so we're going to throw this away. I definitely want to play this. Let's throw this out there also. Give a beast +1/+1 in Reborn, or +4 attack and Wind Fury. That's worth considering at least. Let's put this guy over here. I think this is where we chill. I don't want to make any, like, hasty moves.
It's your destiny to win this.
Packrat had 80 attack there. That's crazy. Very nice. Alright, this is a pretty powerful beast list, but we do have to continue to upgrade this power level, otherwise we're going to fall behind the other things that people can do. So we're going to take this to give something one of those bonuses. I'm not sure. I think giving this guy Reborn seems powerful. I'd love to see a Macaw that can... The monstrous Macaw would take advantage of that. So Avenge 4, get a random beast. So in theory, we could get a couple extra cards off this. That's... seems okay. Do we do it, though, is the question. I don't know actually how powerful that card is. Only one way to find out. I'm really not a big fan of Mana Saber. I mean, it's the first card I would cut on the board that I have now. So, let's get a random beast. Awesome! The best possible. Okay. So, I think now I want to figure out what I'm going to give Reborn or Wind Fury to. I think this guy with Wind Fury is probably ideal. I mean, he's not big enough to be able to actually survive, but... I guess Reborn there is probably better. Make sure we got all the info. Okay, so we're definitely doing that. Alright, so now, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go Reborn to this guy. Get him out of the way. Play another golden one. See what we can get here. End of turn effects. I don't think we have any end of turn that we care about. And we'll try that. Alright. This is a good spot to be.
It's your destiny to win this.
Guns and Razors by Planet Asia and Rome Streets. It's very good. I mean, when I say favorite songs, I've got like hundreds of favorite songs. Okay. So this is the Pro Protoss. Yeah. Okay, so next time I see that, I'm going to actually have to... Yeah, I'm going to have to try that next time I see it. It's one of those heroes I haven't tried because I don't know anything about it, and there's some... You know, there's a lot of times where I'd rather lose... lose with something I know than lose because of what I don't know. Obviously, I experiment now and then, but I try to focus on, you know, consistency and... Ooh la la, yeah, that thing did work. We got another rat pack, another sewer rat, another stomping stegodon, and now we've got the monster, or the macaw. Definitely getting rid of the mana saber. That's not bad. That's actually pretty relevant with the stegodon. So let's do this. That'll give us the mana to play that. Sure, why not? Okay, we'll do this. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna see what other beasts we can get. Nice. seems... Yeah, that seems best. So we're going to get holding one of those. Sure, that guy's alright, but not... I don't think it's going to be worth playing right now. I want to put the macaw here. I think that's probably the best bet. Yeah. And then we do this for some extra power. We're in a good spot. Yeah, 121 health is no joke. This guy will get triggered by the macaw. Assuming it doesn't die, but the reborn I think should help with that. Triggers there. And then that triggers again. So I think we need to make sure we're moving the board around so that we spread around the power bonus. Because now it's consolidated here, which isn't bad, but I think, you know, pushing that guy to the outer edge will then give us... We're definitely losing this round. This is what I'm talking about. Remember I said patches could get out of hand? He's getting out of hand. Extremely out of hand. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. 15? 15. So likely we only have one more loss in us before we,
It's dangerous out there, but I know
before we're out. So we gotta be careful about how we continue playing here. This over here is probably better. Yeah, this is the problem I run into, or that I have run into with beasts, and I don't play them very often because of this. And it's that the power level... I mean, maybe I'm playing them incorrectly. There's definitely user error that can be applied to this as well. However, that seems like a good card. However, it's got a ceiling on its power level that's pretty unfortunate. Right, we don't want the sewer rat. I'm going to get rid of this guy too, I think. Then we can do this and this. So we get more mana next turn. So this guy's going to give him Divine Shield and Wind Fury, which will help us a bunch with this. I think... I'm tempted to... I mean, the Pat Rat being bigger isn't going to make bigger guys. It can only make max 7 minions, likely 6, because one of these is going to be still here.
Beautiful night when you come to visit me.
I could put this on the far right, and then it's going to just be a bigger and bigger taunt minion. So it's kind of giving us... I don't hate that. I think that's worth trying. Yeah, because this is already getting pumped when things die anyway. So let's see how that works.
Unstoppable.
Doesn't seem like the worst thing that we can do. Okay, so that's going to go twice over there. That's good. That's permanent, so that's going to stick around for a while. That's unfortunate. Okay, and then it hit something else. Awesome. Then we get a bunch of these guys. Unfortunately, they don't... Oh, man. If one of these guys could attack before the rat pack goes off. Maybe I move one of these guys over to the far left if I were to play this again. I'm obviously losing this one. Maybe... Or am I losing this one? Wow. Oh, that's... Okay. That's excellent.
Found the best
but yeah, I think moving one of these guys in front of the pack rat is probably better, because then this, when it attacks with this ability, it'll give the pack rat tokens much more attack. So instead of having a bunch of 1/1s, I'll have some 7/1s. That doesn't seem bad. I don't hate that. Where do we go from here, though? Yeah, this guy helps, you know, like rat packs, but I don't think that's very powerful. This could be good with, like, this. But I don't think it's... Is it worth it, though? Like, giving up a minion slot on this, what would I give up? I mean, one of these, like give up one of your biggest minions, or give up some of the inevitability that we're playing. Yeah, it's possible we're trying to go in too many different directions. That's not bad, we'll try that. Mama Bear's good. Yeah, this may be wrong, but we're gonna get rid of our most powerful minion. Put Mama Bear out there, because with the Rat Pack, that's huge. That is a huge difference for the Rat Pack.
See what happens when you dress for success?
Let's give it a try. I think there's a good chance that we will... Okay, so that makes Mama Bear bigger, which... Can't do that for that. Okay, and now these are all going to be 6/6 or 7/7, even better, because the update gave it +6 instead of +5. Not sure if this is really hurting us to only have one of these guys left. Like, I think we still lose here. But with the limited time that we had, I mean, it's arguable I should have sold. What do I sell? I needed the Pack Rat. So Pack Rat, Mama Bear, big guy, big guy. Yeah, like what would we sell here? Maybe, I mean, that guy, I guess that guy is probably the better thing to sell. Wow, and we didn't lose. I totally thought we were going to lose. So yeah, arguable we should have sold that instead of this guy. But I'll take it. Alright, we're fine. Okay, what do we do here?
Wow! A third minion for your triple.
Okay, so let's do this. We'll throw away this and get the armor. I don't think that it's going to make much difference, because most people are going to be at tier 5 or 6 by now, so literally just need one minion alive to kill me. We throw this out here, which is going to get a buff from the Mama Bear, which is great. Gain the attack of your leftmost minion and the health of your rightmost minion. Doesn't seem great. Yeah, I guess this is... It's working out fine. This is working out just fine. Let's do that, I think.
You're unstoppable.
Ideally, we will attack first. Please, please, please. That's fine. And this is essentially an unwinnable match here. And this is exactly why I don't play Beast, because the most powerful things you can do with Beast generally don't compare to the most powerful things you can do with almost any other class. Like Beast, Mech, Murloc, Pirate, Quillbore. Pirates would have been good. Quillbore could have been better. I think Quillbore was probably the way to go in this pod, because there was patches. Whenever there's patches, you probably don't want to be playing Pirates, because I mean, it's just going to be a better Pirate draw that they have. So yeah, going positive on this, being pretty uncertain with the power level of Beasts is totally fine with me. I'm very happy with that. All right. That could be much, much worse.